Hello and welcome to Mummy's Monthly Meals with Natasha Radburn. Today I'm going to show you how to make focaccia bread. This is what I make a lot, especially for lunches that people come over to have lunch. So I have my borscht on, and now I'm going to make for you the focaccia bread. And it's really easy. If you're really intimidated to make focaccia bread, or to make bread in general, and you'd much rather go to a store and buy it, go ahead. Go to the store and buy it. But I am going to show you how to make really easy, beautiful focaccia bread in under an hour, including rise time, and with simple everyday ingredients. So you need 2 3/4 cup of flour. And again, I'm going to do 1 cup white, 1 cup whole wheat, and then another 3/4 cup of white. So I'm giving it the whole wheat in there, but so I don't have all white. Okay. Now you're going to get your yeast. I use active dry yeast. You can use 1 package or 1 tablespoon. Ow, a really sore wrist, so I'm kind of a joke right now. But I have someone to help me if I need to. And if you want to see someone else on the screen, we have someone else. Her name's Anna Weens. Okay, 1 tablespoon of yeast. And then you want to get your salt, your pepper, your garlic powder, and your Italian seasoning. You're going to use about a teaspoon. Remember, if you're using 1 spoon, 1 teaspoon is 1/3 of a tablespoon. One teaspoon of salt. I put in about 1 teaspoon of pepper. It's probably more than 1 teaspoon. I don't measure out my spices. And then lots of garlic powder. It's not garlic salt, it's garlic powder. And then your Italian seasoning. You probably want to put in a good tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of your mixed Italian seasoning. So you have your yeast, your salt, your flour, and your spices. Alright. Oh. And while I'm not going to forget, you want about a teaspoon of sugar, just to help the yeast form. Yeast and sugar go really well, and I know that because of yeast infections. Okay. You want about a cup of water and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and Parmesan cheese. And I know I'm walking around. It's very relaxed. You want about 2 tablespoons of the Parmesan cheese. Just the dehydrated stuff is fine. If you have fresh stuff, that's all the better, but you're going to use fresh cheese on top. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And your lukewarm water. Give that a spin, a stir. If you have a dough hook and a mixer, you can do it by all means in the dough hook and mixer. Otherwise, just use a wooden spoon. And then you're going to start kneading it. Focaccia bread, you don't need to knead it a ton. You're not going to be, it's not like the French loaf or like regular white or brown. You're just going to knead it until it comes to a ball. And so I'm going to turn it out onto my clean surface.